Alright, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Indie Inquiries, where each week we review Steam store pages and provide marketing advice for developers. I am Josh Bycer from Game Wisdom. Joining me, my co-host from Nexus Games, Sharky.
Hello, everybody.
Alright. We got two games this week. Both were submitted by developers. And like I just said, we're always looking for new ones, either for submissions or resubmissions. So if you need any help, please get in touch.
Yeah. So let's get into our first game, and I need to do a little setup here real quick.
Alright. While you're doing that, our first game this week is going to be the side-scroller Omegabot. And let me know when you're ready.
Yep.
Alright. So, as always, let's begin with the thumbnail. And this one, it's very clean looking, but I feel like it's also very plain.
Yeah. There's not much here,
Mm-hmm.
and there's definitely not any triangles of sorts here drawing your eye.
Mm-hmm.
The beam draws your eye across the laser beam, but then your eye is like wondering, where should I go next? And it's like, should I go to the character? Should I go to the logo? There's nothing else here.
Mm-hmm.
My eye's kind of getting bored, but it's also getting confused with which direction it should go into.
Yeah. I mean, it's not bad thumbnail by the fact that, it's clean, it's very legible, but there's just nothing here like for your eye. Like, your eye will either go to the robot or to the laser, and follow that from left to right. But I think the background is hurting this one.
Yeah, I think there's a structure issues and a not much going on issue kind of thing.
It needs
But
like
I
I
think
think.
what's here is good
Mm-hmm.
quality wise. It's just needs to be restructured and have more going
Yeah,
on.
it needs like either like a background environment or an enemy. If you put too much, then it becomes busy. But I think right now there's too little.
Yeah, you got to play that balance game. Not
Mm-hmm.
too much and not too little. Is
Yeah,
that
of
safe for
course.
the stream?
Mm-hmm. So overall, mm, what are you thinking? Maybe like a high C, low B range.
Yeah, I'm thinking high C,
Mm-hmm.
like the fruit punch.
Good.
It gets a fruit punch.
And it's not horrible. Like I think there's enough here that's going to catch somebody's eye, at least for a second. But I
Mm-hmm.
don't know if there's enough here that's going to get them to click on this.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So let's go to the trailer. Let's see, pop this out.
I don't think I started at the beginning of the trailer.
And,
Okay, there we go.
all right. So we have a cold opening.
Yep, we actually have a code opening this time.
Yeah. We got footage that's kind of zoomed in. Title.
Blast your opponents.
I think the text screen transitions are nice.
Yeah,
Then we have just raw footage.
yeah. I think there's too much raw footage. It just feels too, long slash. I don't know what it. I don't know what the correct term would be, but the term that comes off in my head is wordy kind of thing, but it's obviously not words.
Yeah.
Would it be video-y?
That
know.
first section I think is too long.
Yeah. And this section here with the bosses is definitely a code. Is definitely a climax, but like
it doesn't build anywhere.
yeah, it doesn't feel very climaxy.
Yeah.
I know part of that's the music. I don't know if there's more to it than the music, but it's definitely part music.
Yeah. The music is not timed to the trailer. And I think one thing that would have helped for that part would have been, when you get to the boss battle, we change the music up. We make it a little bit more exciting. We make it a little bit more, popping.
Yeah. And as Derek
Hey, Pony.
said in past podcasts, is that you want to maybe not even use game music, probably not use game music, and use something
Mm-hmm.
that fits the trailer. And
Yep.
you know, it'd be nice if you could do that in one song and just have it, right when it get builds up to the
Boom.
to the bosses kind of thing, and that's when the beat drops or whatever kind of thing.
Yeah. Like, it opens nicely. It has a really solid cold opening. But then when we get to the 14-second mark, blast your opponents, that whole section, it lasts
Too long.
about 24 seconds. And it's way too long. Like,
Yeah,
this feels like this trailer should be about a minute, maybe a little bit under.
yeah. At least 10 seconds shorter at minimum.
Yeah. It's not a bad trailer.
Now the structures here,
Mm-hmm.
just the music and like that lengthy section right there, and maybe some other stuff that is hard to see right now.
Mm-hmm.
But those two things definitely kind of mess it up,
Yeah.
I think.
So, what would you give this for the grade? I'm thinking it's in the B range. Maybe low B?
Yeah, I'm thinking B minus.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't be hard to clip out some of those sections, make that a little bit shorter, and change up the music and set things to that music.
Mm-hmm.
So they're relatively easy fixes, and this could pretty easily be an 8, I think.
Yeah. So, screenshots. A lot of these are from the trailer, which is not what we want to see.
Yep. Or close enough to being from the trailer that they might as well be from the trailer.
I think we counted at least 4 that were definites.
I think we said 5 was definitely in the trailer, and 2 were close enough to be considered to be in the
Yeah.
trailer. So, and there's 9 here, which means they got 2 screenshots.
At minimum, you need 5.
Yep. And
So, screenshots are unfortunately, I think, in the D range.
yeah, D minus maybe. Well, no, solid D.
Yeah, yeah, I would give it, I think, solid D. And again, this is a simple fix. Just take other screen, just take screenshots of your game that were in the trailer and put it up here, and you're good.
Yep. And that are good screenshots.
Yeah. So let's go to the about this game section. So
We
we
got
start with,
custom banner.
yeah, that's nice. We have 2 gifts, and I feel like they're too close. Like we could probably, like the text that's down here, we could probably move that up and put that in the middle as a buffer between the two.
The issue I'm seeing is that the custom banners besides the top one,
Mm-hmm.
there's alignment issues with the top and the bottom,
Yeah.
as well as there's too much space in between the text and the top of the banner. And I'm thinking that this is a separate image, and that's the reason why it's like that. And you don't want to do that. You want to save it as a whole image and then upload it like
Hmm.
that. Because this
Actually,
is
now that I look at this, I think what he's doing is this top part is supposed to be kind of like the dividing point for each section. Because if you look at the bottom of the store page, he has that top part at the bottom of the robotic horde section. And I think what he should have done is instead of doing like that, just combine the top and the bottom part so it looks like one consistent banner.
yeah. I I think that it does not work as a divider. You don't want a divider image. I don't think.
It's
I would
a
just
dry
combine it.
forming pony. I mean, the gifts that are here, I think, are good.
Yeah.
Weapons, horde. I mean, it has structure. I mean, really, the only issue we have here is more on the formatting side than anything else.
More just that custom banner.
Yeah.
The custom banner and, a couple other little things.
So, what do you think? B plus A minus range?
I would say A minus.
I feel like it's on that line between the two.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't take a lot to push us into A range.
Yeah.
Alright.
So let's look at the about this or the title card rather.
Mm-hmm. So we have 3, which is the minimum. I would like to see single player, I think, on the genre tag.
Yeah. Maybe more if there was another one that fit.
Mm-hmm. All one
But
pose with the
definitely single
same.
player.
Yeah. So he has a Twitter. I already looked it up. There is no way to directly message him on it.
Which is not good.
Nope. The YouTube channel. We have no website. Again, it's better to not have a website if it's a bad website. So there's nothing like horrible there. But
Mm-hmm.
really, you need a contact information. And that, I think, is a major point about this. That at the end of the day, if people can't get in touch with you, they're not going to promote your game.
Yeah.
So,
And also, if you don't have one already, I would have a Discord and I would have it linked in here.
mm-hmm. But at bears of the bare minimum, you need a contact link. Because if you
Mm-hmm.
don't have that, guess what? People aren't going to get in touch with you. And they're
Yeah.
not getting in touch with you, they're not going to cover your game.
Yep.
So
So
it's
there
kind of
goes.
like a tale of like 2 stories here. He has the genre tags, which is good. But
He's got the minimum.
yeah, I'm thinking C plus maybe. What about you?
I think it's C minus because like the Twitter doesn't do much good
If it doesn't have
without a
a
way to
message,
contact him.
yeah,
Yeah. And you know, the 3 genre tags is like the bare minimum.
yeah,
So like you might as well say he doesn't have a Twitter on here.
yeah, yeah. I'll go with a C minus then.
Yeah.
And to Pony's comment, what about a first-person shooter where the hook is that you shoot people?
I never heard of such things. What blasphemy is this?
All right, so overall, we gave the title, or we gave the thumbnail. What was that? A high C, low B.
Mm-hmm.
We gave the trailer, I think, around there as well. I think we gave that a B minus.
I think
Yes, yeah.
B minus.
Screenshots got a D.
Yep.
About this game got B plus. I think we said BB plus.
Yeah.
And then the title card went down again. So
I think the about this game got an A minus.
Mm-hmm.
But the main things that are important are the trailer and the thumbnail.
Yeah.
And the trailer was what a C plus.
C plus B minus, I think, somewhere in that range.
But the thumbnail brings that down. The screenshots bring that down.
And the
The
title
thumbnail,
card.
the about this game page brings it up,
Mm-hmm.
and the title card brings it down. So a lot of things bringing that trailer down. Not very many things bringing it up, and so I think that would we said what a B minus. So I think the overall grade would be like a C plus or a C, somewhere around in there.
Yeah, this is one of those interesting ones. Like, there's a lot of good on this page, but there's also a lot of negatives, and the negatives are kind of where the gray matters the most. Uh, yeah.
I'm thinking solid C.
Yeah. I think I may give this a C plus. I feel like there's not an. I feel like the good is not enough here to take this into B territory, and the
Oh,
fact that
definitely
there's
not.
no contact information. eh, I think CC plus is where I'm going to kind of fall on this.
I'm gonna go C.
Yeah, and the thing is, I think the things that hurt this page
Are
wouldn't
mostly
be.
easily fixes.
Yeah, like the stuff that we're complaining about, this is maybe like an afternoon's worth of work, especially for the screenshots. Like even just fixing the screenshots will probably bump this up into like C plus territory.
I think
Maybe.
the screenshots is one of the longest things it'll take them to update.
Hmm.
That and thumbnail, like
But again, the title card, that is a very easy fix.
yeah, that'll take like 20 seconds.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
And the about this game page stuff, the complaints on that, probably about 5 minutes worth of work.
yeah. So I mean, it's not a case where this is a hopeless page and there's nothing that can be done for it. It's just I think a few very simple or quote unquote simple tweaks will probably push us up into B, maybe A range territory.
Oh, I think if he did everything we said, he'd definitely be an A range.
Yeah.